afternoon, everybody. It's been a few weeks, but I'm Mike, the Bowtie Rider. Happy Tuesday. So this is a video that I've sort of avoided making, and that's partially why you're getting this closer to Christmas than you are to November. And so I want to take some time and I want to break down NaNoWriMo 2018 and just kind of, with a step back, take a look at what happened. Here's sort of the overview of my NaNoWriMo experience. Ready? Here's the magical word count chart for the last time. 1, 2, 3, bam! I started off really strong. We had the con at the very beginning of the month. I started off strong. I was able to, for the most part, keep up and actually pull ahead over those next few days, and that was really, really nice. And then you can kind of see I had my first kind of stumble, but we kind of start catching up, and then it just progress drops off a cliff. Part of why I want to take the time to do this, by the way, is because writing is a process, and a lot of people don't iterate enough on their process. They don't ever take the time to take a step back and diagnose in their process what worked and what didn't. There's a lot of things that you can change in your process, and that's part of learning how to be a writer, is iterating on the craft to find something that does work successfully for you. And that's what I want to do here. I want to look back over my NaNoWriMo 2018 experience and talk about what really worked and what really didn't. So, first things first, what was good? What worked really well for me? There are 3 things that stand out to me. So, number 1, actually these videos. I didn't think I could make a daily vlog, and I did for like 3.5 weeks. And some of those videos, I am really proud of those videos, especially some of the early ones from the con. Like, I didn't think I could make videos like that. And also, being able to start playing with music, it really challenged me creatively in a way that I was really pleased with. And I really did enjoy making those videos and sharing those videos with you all. So I was really pleased with that. That was one really good thing. The second really good thing was actually writing at the convention. So right at the very beginning of November, we went off to Fantasy Con in Baltimore. I still owe you all a video. So many nice people took the time to talk to me. I owe you all a video. It's coming. I promise. I was very, very concerned because I didn't think I would do any writing at all, because my other con experiences have been just very overwhelming with lots of people, and my brain energy just goes... And this was not that. So I was very pleased that I was able to start the month off so strong, especially given the fact that I was completely outside my normal element and normal routine. The third thing that went really well this year that I really enjoyed about NaNoWriMo is actually writing with my wife. She's actually won Nano 3 years now. She's a total boss at this. I am so proud of her, and I cannot wait to see the awesome stuff that she creates. To be perfectly honest, I think she's going to write circles around me before too long, and I'm just so excited to see what she makes, and I'm really proud of her. But we would come home, and we would sit down, and we would put on a cup of tea, and we would sit down, and we would write together, and it was just a really nice thing to have someone to share it with, someone to kind of poke each other to keep writing, someone to just sort of nudge you and hold you accountable for your writing. Those were things that were really good for this Nano. Now, let's talk about things that did not work. And there are 4 of these. So, the first thing that did not work, or the thing that did not go smoothly, was actually these videos. I am so proud of myself that I was able to make those daily videos, and I really enjoyed making those daily videos. However, multiple times we would be in the middle of writing at like 9 o'clock, and then it'd be like, well, I guess I gotta go film that video because otherwise I'm gonna be going to get bed at midnight. And so like I would cut off my writing after like 30 minutes or an hour to go spend an hour on this video, 30 minutes to an hour, and that happened more than I thought it would, and it did get kind of frustrating. So that was one thing that was a downside of these daily videos. I'm glad I did it, but I also don't want to lie and tell you that it was all sunshine and roses. It was also pretty taxing. Like, by the end, you could see the quality start dropping as I got burned out. So it was a challenge, and there were also costs to that challenge. The second thing that did not quite go very well is I did try a couple of experiments writing in the morning And we know how well that worked. It's 6 a.m. Number 3. Another problem for me was that I did not plan enough for the Thanksgiving holiday. I didn't plan enough for being busy, especially for like Wednesday and Thursday in the month. I knew that I would be busy. I didn't plan on being sick, but like I should have built up a larger cushion and tried to be ahead of the ball before that, you know, later portion of the month. So that way when I don't stumble, I don't just completely stop. Because I got completely derailed there, and it was a huge contributing factor to the fact that I just kind of completely stopped at the end of the month. It was not great. It was not great. The last thing that really did not go over well, the fourth kind of problem that I encountered was that I did fall behind. Falling behind was a problem, and once I fell behind, I was sick. I wasn't feeling good. And then I was just so far behind that I really just couldn't bring myself around to try and catch up. It just felt like too big of a gap. And so I just sort of got really frustrated and I walked away from it for a bit. Like I said, I'm kind of embarrassed that it didn't go so well, and I'm embarrassed this video is so late. But I really did want to take the time to have this conversation with you all about how NaNoWriMo went and what went wrong, because I do think the iteration is important, and I'm still always learning. I'm still always growing as a writer, and NaNoWriMo is just another one of those challenges that we can learn from. So, anyways, you know, how'd it go for you? Are you pleased with what you did? Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you frustrated? You know, let me know how it went for you. Let me know down in the comments. I'd really love to hear about it. Or feel free to hit me up on Twitter. I'm there way too much, and I am at BowTieWriter. So, you know, feel free to reach out. I'd love to hear how it went for you. And I'd love to see the kind of stuff that you worked on, see the stuff that you created. Look, whatever happens, word count wise, if you created something, anything, that's what matters. You did something that was an act of bravery. So applaud yourself for that. Be proud of that. It takes bravery to have the audacity to say, I want to write a book. That bravery can be very fragile. So nurture it while you can. All right, everybody, that's all that I have for this week. Just be kind to yourselves. I'll talk to y'all later.